In my early days as a seller, I was selling security. Yes, the physical stuff, but also security software in the nuclear non-proliferation space. And I used to drive around listening to three major people in the sales space: Wendy Weiss, Zig Ziglar, and Jeffrey Gitomer. I would alternate between tapes and CDs, listening to the advice that they had to give me as a young seller. And I gotta tell you, one of the things I loved the most about Wendy Weiss is she talked about two things that I really loved. One, cold calling. Two, ballet. Wendy, she liked to use a lot of analogies, saying this is how sales is just like dance. And as a dancer, that really resonated with me. Well, in the year 2000, she put out a book called Cold Calling for Women that is a spectacular guide even today. It's 2 decades old, but it still holds up. For any of you that think cold calling is dead, or everything is inbound, or everything is social selling, you are wrong. The phone is still one of the most important tools in your prospecting tool belt. Wendy Weiss has this book that has got the most amazing, immediately applicable checklists in there. And I will tell you, if you do not already own this book, and it does not matter what your gender is, if you are working in sales and you do not own this book, you need to remedy that immediately. So I want to share with you one of my favorite things. And any of you that have been watching my business book briefs, you know that I like to tell you, here are the books that are worth reading, and here's the best part to get to straight away. So I want to tell you at the end of chapter 13, which is Why Don't They Return My Calls, which is one of our biggest challenges when we're prospecting, she's got this summary that is spectacular. As in, you should print this out and put it right in front of your face whenever you're making prospecting calls, because she tells you exactly what to do. Here's how to handle voicemail. Here's how you should leave a message. Confirm every scheduled meeting. We all know that confirming a meeting you already have is your chance to sell the meeting and deepen your relationship with your prospect. If you have to reschedule the meeting, she tells you exactly how to deal with that. And then she gives you 2 key words which you should use in every sales interaction: help and advice. Great. And then she's got key questions. These 4, write these down, inscribe them in your memory, take them to your phone because they are the way to go. 1, when should I call you back? 2, how should I follow up? 3, what is the next step? And 4, who else is involved in this decision? Ooh, that's the most important question in all sales. Who else is involved in this decision? And then she tells you to ask for referrals. Who else is just like you that's looking for something just like this? Because when your prospect is warm, they're going to share that information with you. And then she says, ask if you can drop by. Now, we're currently living in a global pandemic, so you're probably not dropping by anywhere soon. But these tips are spectacular. This is a book that is chock full of things just like that. At the end of every chapter, Wendy's got something that you will say, I need to highlight, I need to underline, I need to print it out, I need to put it in front of my face. It is something that is going to be necessary for me. So grab yourself a copy of Cold Calling for Women, doesn't matter your gender, by Wendy Weiss. Follow her on LinkedIn, social media. She still shares amazing tips for those of us that have to do cold calls, which I think is probably everybody now in sales. And let me know how you liked it. Thanks. Have a great day.